national development. Its decisions shape our institutional framework, define our socio-economic landscape, and guide our path towards an equitable society where justice underpins our development. And I would implore us, as we make decisions, we must keep this society equitable, Kenya equitable. The Constitution demands of us in Article 43 on economic and social rights. How do we bend backwards to carry everybody on matters health, on matters housing, water, and access to public services? How do we make sure that we leave nobody behind? I think as we make those decisions, whether in our judiciary or in our executive or even in the legislature, we must keep an equitable Kenya in our thinking. In guiding our institutions to articulate the national values and principles of government as coherent parameters of sustainable development, the Constitution designates the Supreme Court as the umpire charged with auditing policies to ensure that they promote inclusive growth and economic empowerment. When it supports access to essentials like health, housing, and education, it strengthens the foundation for inclusive policies that uplift communities and break poverty cycles. As recognized and amplified by the Supreme Court itself, the greatness of our nation is based on fidelity to the Constitution and the rule of law. Our commitment to constitutionalism and the rule of law is the bedrock of Kenya's quest for prosperity. Consistent and fair application of the law builds trust, encourages civic responsibility, and fosters social cohesion. By championing a jurisprudence that simultaneously upholds fundamental rights and freedoms while supporting development, the Supreme Court helps Kenya achieve Vision 2030 and also our bottom-up economic transformation agenda. I congratulate the court on its 12 years of steadfast growth, and without a doubt, it has now matured into a respected constitutional authority and fountain of progressive jurisprudence. I encourage the court to sustain its progress and become a global beacon of judicial wisdom, constitutional clarity, and foster developmental dynamism. May this conference inspire deeper reflection and introspection on the Supreme Court's role in national transformation and energize all participants in their pursuit of a more just and equitable Kenya. And let me commit, as I did to the leadership of the judiciary, that the executive, we will play our role, we will support the judiciary within the constraints that we have in our finances. We will go out of our way to support the requests that have been made by the judiciary on matters to do with enabling our judicial officers to be to work in a much more enabled environment, and to also provide the physical facilities necessary. And I'm very happy that the governor of Nairobi has agreed that we will work together to make sure that there is a new place for the judiciary and for the Supreme Court. Asanteni sana. God bless you. God bless our great country, Kenya. Thank you very much.
Another round of applause for His Excellency. And with your permission, Your Excellency, we'll have the national anthem to wind up.